the Pink Hippogriffs of Doom with Sadie's Saloon. Without further ado, let's begin.
It sure is a blistering, boiling day here in Texas for some riding around in the wild, wild west. It's the Goldwell Festus. I just can't wait to get to that there establishment for a good root and toot and mug root beer. Almost as good as my dear old grandpappy's legal rattlesnake biscuits. What? That there almost sounds as foul as your lazy Uncle Eddie's Little Lamb cookie. Ain't nobody have any worse kind of pie than your Aunt Anda's pecan peacock pie. That may be true, but everyone knows that Cousin Eddie's mystery meat stew, specially cooked in his backyard, is the meanest and scariest thing in the West. Ew!
Meanwhile, back in the town of Slutty Sands, Texas, the two greatest gamblers of the West, Angela and Nico, have at it in an all-out duel of poker.
Put down your fives.
How many poker chips are you betting? I'm betting 20.
Give it up already. You know I can't be beat. I have the title of the greatest gambler in the Wild Wild West.
Excuse me, I believe we share the title of the greatest gamblers in the Wild Wild West.
Not for long.
All right. That's enough, you two. Why don't you cool your tempers with a nice tall glass of... root and toot and root beer.
Root beer? What do we look like to you, mister? 9 years old? Apple juice on the rocks with a side of graham crackers while you're at it.
You're killing me. My heavens, it's absolutely stifling out there. Why, yes, it is. My heavens, I bet it hasn't been this humid since the Great Depression. Why, yes, I'd have been very upset.
Oh, look, here come the two fancy pants in town.
What do you reckon the price is on those pearls around Miss Elegant Elizabeth's neck there yonder?
About a pound of gold at least.
Slytherin sideliners, how does she afford it? Shucks, maybe even that would be a tricky price for even me to pay.
I don't know. I'm sure there's a higher cost than that.
All right, you two. Here are your apple juices with a side of graham crackers. Just have you. Great jumping jelly beans when you look at that. Pardon me, ma'am. I don't mean to stare with such exclamation, but I reckon I've only heard about those kind of things in the telegrams that I get from country western. My heavens, what are you talking about, Mary? I do believe she's talking about girls around your neck. Why, yes, sirree. I do reckon that there's a high-quality price on their string and stones, if I don't say so myself. Yes, sirree, high-price stones indeed. Why, good evening. What may I get you fellas? What do you got to offer, pair of worn-down tribes like us?
The good old shot of Blue Jay bean jumpers always gets me up on a hot day as it is.
Blue Jay bean jumpers, boys? What do you say? I say bring on the bean jumpers. After all, nothing could be worse than crazy Uncle Eddie.
Mystery meat stew!
I guess we've all had our fair and undelightful share of Uncle Eddie's creativity, if you will. I'll be right back with your bean jumpers, boys.
As the jolly, joyous time passed in Sammy's saloon, complete with laughter and gambling, the evening began to draw and the night began to set.
God, Bill Festus. Anybody got the tongue? That's in there yonder, sneaking behind the mountains, I'd say.
According to my wristwatch, it's a little past sundown and a speech past my bedtime.
Gee whiz, we better be on our way. What are y'all, born in a barn or just crazier than a cooing and brew? What do you mean?
Yeah, what's all this talk about coots and boots and whatnot?
Haven't y'all heard the story? Story?
Yeah, the one about the bandit on the loose.
Bandit? Where?
Right here in this very town.
No!
I've heard he's badder than the baddest of the bad, with a wicked wink, and a reputation for being mad. Most people wouldn't think that this sweet little town right here could have a bandit so scary. Or maybe because making people tremble with fear. Maybe because he's so hairy. Or maybe because his laugh can make a cactus shy. To catch this villain, you'll need to know what he seeks to Or maybe he's so ugly he made his mama cry. What he's really looking for, no one can name. His very smile can make a rattler hurl. What he's really looking for is a pricey pink pound of pearls! Miss Elizabeth, my goodness. All right, now you listen, Katie, but Lily like an apple juice loving, graham cracker eating, get a game of fools. So time is go! I run this town and I get what I want when I want. You know what I want, I ain't leaving till I get it. Don't act like you don't know what to do. Scream and run like a bunch of hollering hooligans while I get hurt. What are we doing? What do you mean, what are we doing? This is a robbery. What does it look like?
Actually, if this was a real robbery, you would have a gun.
Yeah!
Have you seen the Western before, mister?
Yeah, you can't just walk in here and act like you own the place without a gun to scare us all.
All right, and now you bad-mouthed bandit. You just get out of here and go back to scary bedtime stories where you belong.
And watch a good old Western while you're at it. Don't show your face until you know how to rob a place like a true bandit.
Never.
I came here for one thing only, and that's the high-priced string girls in this hair of unconscious lady. Let's try it! Come on, him! Now that we've captured the meanest and scariest bandit in the wild, wild west, what should we do with them?
I think we know what to do. What are you? Oh, okay. But I don't think this bandit over here can handle something that extreme.
What's he talking about? There's some sort of evil on the loose.
Where?
Right here in this very town.
No!
I've heard it's grosser than the grossest of the gross, with a wicked stink and a reputation for turning your guts pink. Most people wouldn't think that this sweet little town right here could have something so scary, making people tremble with fear. Maybe because it's so hairy, or maybe because its very smell could make a cactus curl. Wondering what trouble is about to brew? None other than Crazy Uncle Eddie's
Mystery Meat Stew!
No!
Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! Eat it!
It has been captured and all the worries are new. The craziest villain in the West is a mysterious pot of stew. I just want to say I was very blessed to have this wonderful group of kids. They all worked very hard together. They all got along. There wasn't ever a time when there was any conflict. All these kids, I hope, had a great time. You guys have a good time?
Yeah!
So that was a play I wrote for these guys, and they performed it to the best of their ability, and I couldn't ask for a better team. I was very happy to have them all.